ripe old age of 85. But I think we have to keep the child that's in us because it's always looking for something new, something exciting. Never become jaded.
Byron Janis, to me, represents both the struggles and the triumphs of being an artist. It's just an inspirational story, you know, achieving the greatest heights despite the fact that we're human and we have all of these frailties. They're all a part of who we are.
We've got to be sort of naked up there on the stage. I was a shy young man, but not with the piano. With the piano, I just became, let everything happen.
He belongs in that great romantic tradition of bringing fire and love and emotion to the works he's playing.
I think he goes a step further with the different moods that he creates in any given piece that he plays. It has such amazing color, from the grays to the, you know, to the intense colors that he's able to express.
Color is so important in piano playing, particularly because it's a percussive instrument. Hammers against the string. You have to make it sound like a voice.
And the poetry that he has, very few people have that. And it is electrifying.
One of the unexpected bumps in the road was when Byron was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis.
It eventually went to every finger, my wrists, and all the joints. I had 5 surgeries on my hand altogether.
If he hadn't played the piano, it would have been not so bad. But for someone who started at the age of 4, and that's who you are, it's also losing your soul if someone says, well, you can't do that anymore. So he was in no way gonna accept that, and he hasn't.
A big part of my life was mind over matter. You know, I could not have done this without Maria. Impossible.
Byron lets me be a partner. That's one of the gifts of our marriage.
The night we met, I looked into her eyes and I said, I have known this woman before. She had a cast on her left arm. What had happened was someone had given her a recording of mine, and she's an artist, and she started to etch to it.
Doing my hand back and forth like that, inadvertently in time with the music, I frayed a tendon. So I had to have major hand surgery. And coming out of that, my arm is in a cast, and that's when I went over to the south of France.
Meeting her in Cap Ferrat, overlooking the Mediterranean, it was the most romantic kind of a place you could meet someone.
I go out on the terrace, and in walks Byron Janis, the man who gave me my wound.
She was always right for me, and I suppose I was for her.
You know, what is the most beautiful picture of two people in love? Say, oh, well, their wedding day. Well, no, I disagree. I think when they're old, that is the most beautiful picture.
We still have that spark that was there the first day, realizing what true love is, you know?
He's passionate about love. He's passionate about his wife. His life experiences have just molded and shaped his artistry in a very, very profound way.
Talent, passion, and perseverance are all three very important. And what you do with them is up to you.
The clarity of his playing is phenomenal. And he's just, you know, blessed from heaven. As far as I'm concerned, Byron Janis is absolutely on the top of the greatest pianists who ever lived.